So the really important thing about adding polynomials is that we understand that we can't add things together unless they're the same degree. Can't add terms together. I always explain this to students. I say, if I was asked to add 35 plus 2, and I wrote it like this, I'd make a mistake. I'd get 55, and we all know that's wrong. 35 plus 2 should be 37 because I didn't put the place value in the right place. The 2's in the 1's place. When I put it under the 3, I'm really saying 2 tens. It's the same thing with polynomials. This is a second degree term right here. This 4 doesn't have a variable, so it's the constant. It's a 0 degree term. This 6x squared is a second degree term. This minus 8x is a linear term, and the minus 2 is the constant term, so it's degree 0. What's really important is that I can only add together the terms with the same degree. So I can add the 3x squared and the 6x squared. Now I don't have a linear term in the second equation, but I don't have one in the first polynomial. So I'm not going to write anything above the minus 8x because I don't have anything to add to the 8x, okay? I do have a plus 4, and I also have a minus 2 right here. So you'll notice that I kind of put the second degree terms all right over here, the first degree terms right here, and the 0 degree terms right here. I lined up my place value, and that's really, really important for adding polynomials. Okay, when we add polynomials, we add the coefficients together. 3 plus 6 is 9, and you don't actually do anything to the variable or the exponent. So I do not add the exponents. It's just 9x squared. Okay, there's a invisible 0x right here because I don't have a linear term. And I can think of this one as a negative 8. So it's really 0 plus negative 8, which is still negative 8x. And then over here for my constant term, I have a 4 and a negative 2. I can think of the minus 2 as a negative 2. So I know that when I add those together, I get positive 2. Okay, this is my answer right here. So when we're adding polynomials, we get another polynomial, a different polynomial. In middle school, you probably referred to this as combining like terms. So some people are not going to write it out like this. I'm going to have other students that are going to go through, and they're going to use skills that they learned in middle school here to say, okay, I have a 3x squared and I have a 6x. I'm going to add those together to get 9x. I have a negative 8x, but I don't have anything else with an x. So I know I'm just going to rewrite negative 8x. And then I have a 4 and a negative 2, so I can add those together to get positive 2. You get the same answer that way, and those are two ways to think about how to solve this problem.